Busy day in Bulls Nations yesterday. Who stayed? Who parted ways? But you know you gotta hit the music first.
Cognac, gang.
Shot Boys podcast with the Cognac Boys. I am Cognac Boy CDubb, holding it down on another episode for my nephew, Cognac Boy Bobby, who out on the road enjoying himself. Man, yesterday, it was a busy day. Bulls had a whole bunch of motion. Let's recap the moves. Number one, Onuralp Bitim. The Bull fill his last two-way contract vacancy with Onuralp Bitim. I'm gonna have to get that name right. Y'all pronounce the name right, bro. I bet you can't. He is a 6'6", 205-pound forward who averaged 18 points and 5 rebounds while shooting 41% from 3 on 7 attempts in the Turkish Premier League, which was a follow-up from averaging 18 points and 4 rebounds in the Euro Cup. I like this signing, bro. I definitely looked over some of his highlights. This guy is a tough-minded, mature player. He's 24 years old. He's going to be coming in here on a two-way contract. I do think he will crack the lineup at some point. This kid is a basketball player. He is a three-point shooter extraordinaire. He shot 40% from 3 in the Turkish Premier League last season in 30 games. I think this kid is a good, sneaky signing for the Chicago Bulls. And number 2, man, this had us scared, bro. Well, if you felt like me and you felt like we needed to keep this guy, this situation had you shaking. Ayo Dosunmu and the Chicago Bulls agreed on a 3-year, $21 million deal, which I think is an excellent deal for Ayo Dosunmu. I didn't think he'd get 7 per. He stood in for Lonzo Ball his rookie year, where he was really good, averaging 11 points and 5 assists while shooting 52% from the field and 37% from the three-point line. But that three-point percentage dropped so significantly to 31% from last year. And that was the main reason I was worried about Ayo Dosunmu. His confidence on the floor was shaky when it came to the three-point line, among other things, when it come to passing or taking a mid-range jumper. His decision-making and three-point shooting, that's going to be the deciding factor, how many minutes Ayo Dosunmu gets this year. But I'm glad that we kept Ayo Dosunmu because I think you can't count this kid out. He got the measurables, he got the height, he got the weight, he got the defense. His defense didn't fall off. He still was tremendous. Go ask Trae Young. This kid, I'm a trust in this kid, and don't count him out in the point guard race. We'll get to that a little bit later. And then finally, the worst news of the day from yesterday. JFL signed a 2-way contract with the Toronto Raptors after putting up 21 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists in 5 summer league games. Also shooting 50% from the field and 46% from three-point range. Bro, this hurt. Man, Toronto Raptors definitely got them a nice little player, a little budding player. I thought he played well enough where the Bulls thought that they cannot lose JFL. It probably came down to Ayo and JFL, probably a tough decision, but the front brass, they went with Ayo Dosunmu. Now it's up to Ayo Dosunmu to prove the front office right and to prove me right, because I think I would have chose Ayo Dosunmu as well. But it still hurt to see JFL lead the Chicago Bulls and then go to the Toronto Raptors at that. Whew, I could just see the night where he playing the Chicago Bulls. He drop a little hefty 25 on us. All type of 3-pointers, mid-range jumpers, and getting to the basket. We could just see it coming. This just feels weird. We probably gonna pay for letting JFL leave the Chicago Bulls. It is what it is. But as we seen yesterday, it looks like the roster is coming to form. It looks like we mostly complete, unless we add like a surprise mix, maybe a big. We need like one more big to back up Andre Drummond and Vooch. But we'll see what the Bulls down do in the upcoming weeks or before the season starts. But let's look at the depth chart. CDubb's depth chart coming into the next season. And let's go. Let's start at the point guard position. I think this is going to be a competition right here. Javon Carter and Kobe White. Who will start? Javon Carter or Kobe White? But I'm going to throw in a dark horse that you bet not count out. Ayo Dosunmu. Do not count this kid out of the starting position or even being the backup point guard. Ayo Dosunmu, this is your chance. All you have to do, I think everything was pretty much as good as your first year with the Bulls, as far as your defense, your rebounding, in some case, assist. It's just your decision making and your 3-point shot, and you got a chance in this race, Ayo Dosunmu. So at the 1 is Javon Carter, Kobe White, and Ayo Dosunmu. I'm going to go with Kobe White, but don't you count out Ayo Dosunmu. At 2 is rarely easy. You know, Zach stars, of course, with probably a Kobe White or Alex Caruso as that backup role. Debo or DeMar DeRozan, he could come in and play some 2 as well. At the 3, you know, of course, we got DeMar DeRozan, and you got Dalen Terry, Alex Caruso, Torrey Craig, and Julian Phillips. I think all of those players will get minutes. At the 3, I think Dalen Terry, this is very important for you to have a great preseason to show that you deserve minutes at the 3. I'm not putting him directly behind DeMar as the backup. I'm going to leave that with Alex Caruso, but he got a chance. He got a chance to get some significant minutes at the 3, backing up Devo. At the 4, we got Patrick Williams. Patrick Williams will start, but you got Torrey Craig, and we got a young, hungry punk in Julian Phillips right behind you, P. Will. Boy, you better go get them jumper cables because Julian Phillips is a natural 4. I think that you are a 3, but I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I think you had a pretty good season last year. You played 82 games. You averaged double digits finally in your career. Let's see if you can continue to improve. This is a contract year, your most important season in your career in basketball, high school, college, pros. Let's see what P. Will is made of. No more babysitting P. Will. And at the 5, you got Vooch, Andre Drummond, and Terry Taylor looks like he's on his way out. We don't have any more 2-way contract slots. I think we need a new big. Is really no discussion in this. You know, Vooch is going to be the starter, and Andre is going to come in and spell him. So it's going to be interesting. They might be bringing in another big man. Terry Taylor probably on his way out of here, which is sad. I liked them in the play-in. That's the only time we've seen them like the play-in in the last couple games of the season last year. So that is the CDubbs depth chart. We got Javon Carter, Kobe White, or Ayo Dosunmu, dark horse. Starting at the point guard, you got Zach at the 2 with Kobe White, Alex Caruso, and probably Dalen Terry and DeMar. Throw Dalen Terry at the 2, too. He probably can back up at the 2. At 3, you got DeMar, Dalen Terry, Alex Caruso, Torrey Craig, and Julian Phillips. At the 4, P. Will start, Torrey Craig on the backup, and a young, hungry punk in Julian Phillips coming from behind, catching up. And at the 5 is easy, Vooch, Andre Drummond. I ain't even going to say the last guy's name. We might need another pickup. But that is the CDubbs depth chart. What y'all think? Comment in the comment sections if you agree or not. What's your depth chart? This has been a video from the Shy Bulls podcast. I am CDubb. Nephew is going to be on his way in a couple of days. If you like what you seen, like what you heard, make sure you drop that sub, hit that sub button, and shake them notifications like my nephew say. And don't forget to like the video. Y'all been showing a lot of support, but give some likes on the videos. Help with the algorithm. We'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.
Cognac. Gang.